Okay, off and rolling. We got another little topic. It's about courts. See, our court system, it doesn't work for one reason only. There's no trust in truth. We we just don't know if it's the truth. And lawyers only made it worse. They tried to find truth. I mean, the idea behind it in the beginning was good. It was about representing people that didn't understand and help them to find the truth. But money totally screwed that up. And so we're changing it. It's going to be a new system. It's going to be very simple. If the three sheriffs decide that you need to be charged, they'll bring it up in front of the three judges, criminal judges. They'll present the case, and they'll present all the people that are witness to it. You know, all the evidence, in other words. Now, the three criminal judges, all they have to do is to make sure they're getting fair representation as far as the charges and the evidence and what have you is there, and then they're going to make a judgment. Simple, simple, simple. And that's going to be the end of that. And their judgments will usually be the mark of the beast in a certain amount of time. And hopefully, in, say, 20 years, hopefully not that long, maybe less, there'll just be a figure. There won't be anybody being brought in front of criminal judges. Because the truth of it all is, if you're in a position where the sheriff has to bring you in front of a criminal judge, you are not getting the program here, boy. It's about living your life right. And if the sheriff has to get involved, dude, the writing's on the wall, dude. So the court systems are going to be a whole lot simpler for saying that very same reason. That's it in a nutshell. Dude, if the sheriff has to get involved and they decide that you need to be charged, dude, it's going to be a simple process in court. And nobody's going to care about you getting represented because plain and simple, yeah, they're going to make sure that you are represented as far as being fair. But plain and simple, if the sheriffs have to get involved and they know they're going to go to hell if they lie, yeah, you're kind of screwed, dude. And that's the way it's going to be. And so it's going to be a real simple, we're going to save a whole lot of trees with this new court system. I mean, a whole lot of trees. And it is going to be for real. You get the second one, they have no choice but to put you in prison for the rest of your life. Now, it'll be a better prison. than what there is today. Because we're still going to try to give you the best shot of making it through boot camp and finding God with programs and stuff that inside the prison that encourage you to live right. But that'll be the last chance. So much as lift a finger against another inmate or a guard or try an escape or any kind of shit like that. Third mark guy or gal. And then it goes to the judgment judges. Now these judgment judges, there'll be 3 in every state. Hopefully we'll have to have more than that in the beginning. I don't know. But free will. They're going to give you 7 days to get straight with God. Solitary confinement, meals, and peace and quiet. And at the end of that 7 days, we're sending you home for judgment. You've lost the right to live in the nursery. It is a right to live in the nursery. And if you lose it, you lost it. It's free will. 3 strikes. Plain and simple, the world is going to live in peace and safe. And if you can't, we're sending you on to Him. And if by some miracle you have got through 3 strikes and it was not your fault and everything, that's what I mean about sending you home for judgment. God's going to be like, dude, you really did get screwed, dude. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I had a perfect system set up, but I can't believe it got through 3. No, yeah. Go on in, dude. You're cool. But most likely it's going to be, they warned you. They told you. So, but He'll be able to show you the tapes and you know, there'll be no lies up there. There'll be no mistakes up there. He'll be able to show you what you were thinking, what you were feeling, exactly what you were getting away with, or thought you was. So, in a lot of ways, it is a foolproof system. Because sending you home, we're not judging you. We're sending you to the judge. That's all. Okay? We just believe that you have lost the right to stay in the nursery. So, like I said, he wants them called the judgment judges, but they're really just the guys that's sending you to the judge. And that's the way it's got to be. Because the world needs to be safe. The world needs to be able to walk the streets and know that they're going to be okay. Crime is going to be gone. And if you can't live without that, then we don't want you here. That's all there is to it. And we're going to send you to the judge. 3 strikes. And that's the way it's going to be. Because, the world has to live in peace. And some of you that are alive right now are a programmed pit bull. And if you bite, we can't have a pit bull running the streets that bites. So get control of yourself. Think before you ever strike anybody. Nobody is allowed to hurt anybody ever again. That's definitely one of those issues that'll get you in front of the criminal judges. And the sheriff will be the one to make that call. Because it is in their power for certain circumstances to say, okay, guys, what's going on here? And straighten it out peacefully, knowing that it's just a couple hotheads. But you won't get that warning twice. They can't. If you're one of them that likes to fight or can't control your temper and feels you have to hit somebody or hurt somebody, they're bound by God to send you in front of the criminal judges. That's their job. They are the shield of God over his children. And so if you hurt one of his children, then he has to act on it, or she does. And bear in mind, if and when that time comes up and they ask you to put your hands on the car, you best put your damn hands on the car. Because we ain't playing no damn Rodney King shit no more. No. That boy resisted arrest. Same thing with that dumbass Floyd. Resisting arrest. We ain't doing that no more. You don't put your hands on that car, they're going to put you on the ground and beat you until you do put your hands on that car. We are not taking no more chances. Plain and simple. Put your hands on the car. That's it. And if they need be, they will shoot you. If their life is threatened, they'll end you right there. They have the authority from God. And they'll have to answer for that. And that's the way it's going to be. No more will officers be abused by your rights. God wants me to explain their rights. And they have the right to arrest you and arrest you in any way they need to get cuffs on you. That's their rights. And if need be, they will shoot you. Because their job is to protect the children. You take off running, guess what? Now the children are in jeopardy. Not anymore. You take off running, you're just pretty much telling them, I'm okay with going to see God. And they're going to send you. All right? This is not going to go on anymore. This resisting arrest has been a burden for the police department for a long time. I know there was problems with cops before. But let me tell you, we're cleaning house. And they're going to have to answer to God for everything they do. And we're going to trust that God will handle it. And that'll be the end of it. But most people won't ever be in that situation. They're actually going to look forward to seeing the sheriff and waving at him and everybody living happily together. It's only those of you that still got a little pit bull in them. So I'm here to tell you, ain't happening no more. If your free will chooses to disrespect, hurt, or try to escape from Avatar law, they will stop you at all costs. That's their job. There won't be any reporters. Everyone in the neighborhood will just mind their own business. And it'll be over. I'm showing you the path of finding God. Avatar law is going to make sure that that happens for everybody equally. Because, yeah, we can't have pit bulls running around. That's all there is to it. And I don't mean to generalize pit bulls, because I've seen some dogs that were really sweet, lovable pit bulls. But I've seen other dogs that they're programmed to hate and hurt. They're like a wild animal. And he does, and has been feeling that there's some that are there. This raptor is going to take care of a bunch of them. But there's a couple of you guys that he's going to give you a second chance at life. So if you're left behind here with us, you better really respect that gift. Because he's going to have temptation all over you, trying to get you into a bar fight, or trying to get you to steal, or trying to get you to do wrong. And then he's going to get you busted. So, fair warning. That's the way it's going to be. Because the rest of the world's going to live in peace. The rest of the world's going to live without crime. We're not going to worry about locking our doors or worrying about porch pirates and other bullshit. That shit is done. If you're one of them people, we're going to send you home for judgment. So keep that in mind. Anyway, I can see why he had me all sour ass mood, because I got to tell this stuff tonight. I don't like even talking about it. But it's going to be said, and it's going to be done. And the world's going to have peace. And Avatar law is going to have respect. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my music and try to give her some of the sour. It is a sour taste. I do have an awesome vision, though. There's a day when a village has only 3 sheriffs, one to cover all 3 shifts. And it's more of a politics kind of thing. That day will come. That day will come. you all get to be Andy Griffith. And life will be good then. We just need to get a few years under our belt. I think that's part of that 7-year program too. We just got to weed out those that still got those pit bull tendencies. Because I know our children aren't going to. Our children are going to be awesome. And their children's going to be even better. So, it's going to be a beautiful world. Just hope you're part of it. I'll be back.